You're watching Big Man, Big Meal Prep. Let's get into it.
Let's make ground beef and rice. It'll take you 20 minutes max. Look at how beautiful that is.
When I first saw this recipe, it looked so delicious. I knew
No. Pause the narration.
Well, come on, man. Why are you interrupting me? We got a video to make, dude.
Look at the way he cut those avocados. I could never do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey! Get back in here. We got a whole video to make on this recipe, dude. Come on. Hey.
What?
Hey. You sad bitch. I'm not just making this video for us. I'm making it for the people. Come on, man.
How do you expect me to cut them that perfect?
Nothing's gonna be perfect, but look, we made this series to learn together and teach people, right?
I guess.
Well, don't just guess. Let's take it one step at a time and look up a freaking YouTube video or something, okay?
Okay. All right. Fine.
Jeez.
All right. I'll give it a try. Let's follow some online instruction for cutting an avocado.
Okay, just do it. Fuck.
I don't think I could cook this fancy.
It's gonna be all right, dude.
This is what they say. This is what they say online. I'll give it a try. They say you cut down the middle of the avocado. It's what they say. Cut along the outside area. Should just be able to twist it in half. I don't know about this. I don't think this is... Okay, hang on. Okay. The next thing that they say is that I should just be able to scoop the seed out with a spoon. Oh! Okay. That seed went flying, but that turned out pretty good. I gotta figure out how to take the skin off in a clean way. Just give me a second, okay? All right, so what they said was I should just be able to scoop the dang avocado out with a spoon too. But was it really just a spoon that I needed this whole time? Have I been overthinking my entire life up to this point? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna like kind of get it at the edges as best as I can without like, you know, making it messy, but like, is it just a spoon? I mean, am I doing this right now? Come on. Look where my overthinking got me. Look at this. I just took the whole skin off of this avocado, and now it's prepped and it's ready for cutting. That upsets me how badly that I've just been overthinking cutting an avocado my whole life. But literally, look, you saw I cut down both sides with the freaking knife, and then I used the spoon to scoop the seed. And I know we're not getting to the beef or the rice or anything yet. But look at this. There's the skin right there. I am stupid. I am a stupid, silly little clown of a man. I could have been eating healthy this whole time, and I was afraid of how to scoop an avocado out. Look how easy that was. Flesh of an avocado. Okay, I've been stupid for years. Ooh, I'm too intimidated. You weren't doing your research, Thayer. You weren't doing your research. That was the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. It's okay. It's okay. My kitchen isn't a place of being mean to myself over what wasn't. Now it is a place of what could be. And now I'm not afraid of the avocado. The avocado's my friend. And now just at Freebirds, watching somebody else make a delicious burrito for me. Now, I know how to extract the avocado myself. Cooking hiatus while my beef thaws. I will be back to cut the avocado up to make the rest of the meal. Just wait right here. Just hang on. Greetings. I'm glad that you could join me for this cooking video tutorial. Let's not waste any more time. The avocado needs cutting now. Just as fresh as the second I spooned it out of its husk. Oh, goody! I'll take these bad boys out the Tupperware and look, I'll cut them up. I know that this video is supposed to be about like rice and beef, and it's mostly just been about how to cut up avocados all fancy, and even these avocados compared to the ones in the video are really not that fancy. But no joke, this is the best cutting of an avocado I've ever done in my life. Presentation, kind of on the fugly side. I left it in the fridge for a while, but you know what? As far as cutting goes, I'm kind of impressed with myself. Let's get to the main course, shall we?
Oil onto our pan.
Oil to the pan.
Add some chopped onions and garlic. Now make some space in the middle.
I started simmering those chopped onions and garlic, and of course, you know where I get my chopped onions and garlic from.
From HEB!
And drop in our ground beef.
Made that fancy little chopped onions and garlic hole in the middle of my pan. I decided to add some of the beef that my dad and my stepmom gave me from the family ranch. And yeah, it's really delicious and really good.
It's time to start handling this massive meat. I can't wait to put it in my mouth.
Pause. Early on into throwing the beef into the pan, I realized that it's going to be a little bit difficult with cutting it up. You know, I just kind of tossed it all in there, but then I was like, well, I gotta use this rubber spatula now to kind of divide it up. And I'm wondering, what's the best way of going about this next time? You know, do I rip it up into smaller shreds before I even put it in the pan? I don't know, but I just took to it like a samurai with a katana, just slicing and dicing up this meat as best as I could with a rubber spatula, which really gave my arms a workout.
We're gonna season with light soy sauce, dark soy sauce,
I'm too poor, so I got the one soy sauce.
chili powder, a little bit of mirin,
Chili powder and mirin. Forgot to record the chili powder though.
oyster sauce, and a drizzle of honey.
Oyster sauce. And a drizzle of locally sourced honey. Now my challenge was to turn that giant hunk of meat into that delicious looking ground up beef that I saw in the video. And I had my work cut out for myself. I just threw the slab of beef right into the pan, and I didn't think about it. And now here I am just chopping away. Look at me just effortlessly chopping away with a rubber spatula. Goodness gracious. What an arm workout. Look at the muscles on my arm. Just straining against the pressure of it all. Goodness gracious. Look at me just cooking in my socks. My Hawaiian shirt. Good Lord. Anyway, that was a lot. Look, I'm still going. I'm just cooking away. This is just crazy. I was doing this for a while, okay? Just to make sure it all got cooked up, to make sure that it all got... I mean, look at me using two hands now. I'm struggling. Look at me struggle. Look at me go. This was tough. This was really, really tough. I'm just pressing it in. I'm just trying to grind it up into pieces with this plastic spatula. Goodness. Well, I guess not a plastic spatula, more like a rubber spatula. Yeah, this was difficult, honestly. I am giving myself all the mercy in the world. I'm not even trying to make fun of myself, but like, look at me, I'm taking like a little break to contemplate life every now and again. That was a tough one, but all in the name of good beef, right? I eventually got so desperate I started looking around the kitchen for any tools that could help me out, but no luck. Oh well. Time to keep chopping away. Just chopping that beef. It eventually got so bad I not only had to put it in fast forward motion, you know, by ×5 speed, but use anime powers.
Bankai! Kokujo Tengen Myo!
Oh. Oh my god. Fuck me harder, Sensei.
It was at this point my spirit was broken, but so was the beef. Time for rice.
I know that I can do better, okay? I know this. I have an Instant Pot. I'm gonna use the Instant Pot. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. This'll be fine.
That looks pretty good for microwavable rice, but double it. Yeah, double that shit. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. I put the beef on there. Yeah.
I don't know what the stuff was that he squirted on here, but if I had to guess, it's this sriracha mayo. Lee Kum Key?
Pause. After squirting on a heaping helping of spicy mayo, I realized I needed the sesame seeds.
I'm assuming he sprinkled it on all fancy like. Pretty. Scallions. This took me longer than the one-pan chicken surprise from the last video. But now that I'm looking at it, this looks like some freaking takeout. I'm kind of proud of myself. But now it's time for the moment of truth. That is good. There's no calorie amounts attached to the video. I could do some calculating, comparable, in the comments section later. Probably end up posting it, but all this stuff is pretty healthy, okay? If I had to guesstimate it, I know I should be counting my calories, but you know what? This is pretty damn good, okay? If I figure out like a guesstimation for the calories with everything, I'll let you know. But I mean, it's avocado, it's the ground beef, you know, like pasture-raised beef, you know, it'd be like equivalent to any sort of pasture-raised organic beef that you get at the store. It's scallions, and you know, like I lifted up pretty much everything as far as like the rice that I use. You could substitute and use whatever rice that you would like to use. But the meat is flavorful, it's savory, it's delicious. The onion and the garlic together were amazing. The avocado is just a fancy and nice touch, even though I cut them a little bit thick. But this is probably the fanciest meal I've made for myself in a while, if not ever. And I know this video is a little bit longer than usual, partly because I didn't know how to do anything with an avocado, but also just because there's more commentary in it. The reason I started this series is because for the past few years, I've been eating out a lot, and I grew up in a family where we didn't really cook a lot of food. We'd heat up dino nuggets and oven pizza, and that was the peak of like dinners at the house, unless we went and ate out. So I always had this thought, like home food is like whatever, and dinner food, like if we go out to eat, like we go to Chili's, that's gonna be good. But no, you can make delicious food at home. It literally is just about educating yourself. And with every recipe that I learn, every healthy, delicious recipe that I learn, I feel less scared to cook. And I'm grateful that you get to accompany me on this journey. And wow, this is a victory for me. Hopefully it can be a victory for you. I think that, you know, even though it was a faster paced video than the last video that I followed, it taught me everything that I needed to know to be able to conquer this dish. And so, And so I'd like to say, this recipe is a success. And I've still got an entire pan over here of beef, okay? I got a ton left over. I was very impressed by the fact that, you know, beef can be seasoned with more than just like standard typical seasonings. You know, you got like oyster sauce here and mirin. And I haven't done a lot of like liquid seasonings, you know. I always felt pressured to like sprinkle on a shitload of different spices, you know. That burgers at home were going to be a kind of experience. But no, this is pretty dang good, you know. You can be sparing with it, but yeah, I mean, worked out great. Drizzle locally sourced honey, the garlic and the onions. That cooked. If you want to see more episodes of me sweating my ass and titties off in the kitchen, trying to learn more recipes, and hopefully get a little bit healthier along the way, then why don't you go ahead and like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, or whatever app you're using. If it's YouTube, you're watching it on, great. If it's Instagram, follow me, Big Man Big Mullet. If it's TikTok, follow me, Big Man Big Mullet. Wow, capitalism. Oh! Just, I don't know. If you like me, give me a follow. If you think I'm funny, give me a follow. If you think my recipes are trash, but I'm funny, give me a follow, okay? You know, your support helps me out a ton. Yeah. Well, this has been 30-year-old sweaty man in his kitchen. Catch you in the next one.